Welcome to AoK Championship Wrestling. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves. And we got 9 matches for you. And I'm going to be dead honest with you. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on tonight. Right out the gate. Not a fucking clue. I have zero idea. I have zero input on these matches this evening. I have no match card in front of me. I have whatever's going on is going on. I have no answers for questions other than we're lucky to be here. We're lucky to be live tonight. That's where I'm at. But we do have Halloween Havoc coming at us Sunday night. So tonight, it is what the fuck it was. I personally will be writing the be writing the actual match card as it's happening live for everybody tonight. My notes are being taken live on what the hell's going on, who's on the show, what's happening. I've been absolutely out of it for the last 2 days. And somehow I believe I am only running on instinct here tonight. So, week 4 of in-game October. Man, this in-game month has flown by. Volchan, your new Intercontinental Champion, gonna put that title back on the line tonight. 1 episode away. From Halloween Havoc. Coming out here looking like the Great Pumpkin himself. Woo! How's everybody doing tonight? I said we're feeling funky like a monkey, motherfucker. I don't know if anybody's in there. Corn Gaming Duelist in here tonight. Looking sharp. We talking here. Celtic Wolf losing that title. I don't know if is there even a rematch clause. Did he even have the title long enough for a rematch clause? Or are we just throwing all this out the window? Celtic Wolf took the title in September. Yes, he would have a rematch clause. So yes, this is a verifiable. I mean, technically he didn't hold it for 30 days, but not quite. But I believe he did have at least 1 defense in that 30 days. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit. Because I believe the Celtic Wolf. We're going to let Wayne Kerr do a bunch of the talking here tonight. Because again, a lot of the talking is going to be to myself. And possibly Maeve. As the Ace and Maeve join forces here tonight. Bash in Berlin is where he captured it. Alright, champion announced by Wayne Kerr, the ring announcer, getting this thing set to go. Gaming Duelist back with us, Corner Studies, welcome in. First matchup of the night, I'm going to let you know I had 0 to do with this match card tonight. I have no idea what's going on, we're all witnessing this as live as it fucking gets. I have 0 input, 0 knowledge of any matches. I'm literally going to be writing down winners and losers as we go through. This is straight one of the very few times that I have ever been this far behind. But as I said earlier, I've had about 2 days where I've a bit of a damn blur. Volume is low. That might also be me. Let me do a couple checks over here. Appreciate the shout out for that. That might just been my positioning, but also let's see what else we can come up with here. What do you do? What do you do? We're going the wrong way. That's not helpful. How's that? 44 is about where we use it. Bam, burger. What else do we usually fuck with around here? Everything else is set. Alright, so it looks like we're back to regular settings, including me being in a more upright and talking to my fucking microphone, and less chilling out with my cat. Really what started it was the cat jumped up here and I got all super comfy with her. Inbound raid. Incoming. What you got? Party of 3. Whoop whoop. Who'd you bring with us? Welcome aboard. Welcome in to the neighborhood. OTM, thank you for dropping in. Thank you for bringing everybody with you. And all of you that come along, welcome aboard. Ace of Knaves AoK Championship Wrestling. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves. And we will be here for 8 more matches, including this gives us 9. The Celtic Wolf getting a rematch for the Intercontinental Championship to kick things off against the newly crowned Volchan. This man has held the title all of about 3 days. Again, I will keep up the truths. I have 0 knowledge of what's on the show tonight. This is a 110% 2K system. Hopefully what we've done by building the roster and booking the way we did, there shouldn't be too much of a hiccup and too much craziness. But who knows? It is 2K. I personally may have waited 1 more episode for this rematch, but the Celtic Wolf sets it up. Package slam. One more time. Looking for the Celtic cross, but unable. Volchan with a spear. Hooks the leg for the cover and gets 2. Celtic Wolf not done yet. B. Stewart still alive. Again, Volchan moving in for the kill, but Celtic Wolf back up and still fight. Look at this takedown and a push for the cover. Only one, referee Joe Brony right on top of that. Volchan gonna make a quick work of it. He trying, baby. And gets it. Retention of the Intercontinental Championship. Intercontinental. Huge running power slam by the Celtic Wolf. Springboard super punch by Volchan. Quick work to the outside. Again, the final moments of the matchup. There, Volchan escaping. Hits the spear, the beginning of the end here for the Celtic Wolf, who gets a 2 count on that one. But that Superman punch. directly afterwards enough to keep the Celtic Wolf at bay for one more night. All you people jumping in here with the raid on with OTM, man, feel free, drop a follow. Also keep in mind that when you're in here with the AoK Championship Wrestling, you are also watching the MWA, the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance, bringing you pixelated wrestling violence. You son of a bitch. Not you, some other son of a bitch. Pixelated wrestling violence 6 days a week. The Marvelous Wrestling Alliance consisting of myself, the Ace of Knaves. I am Pootie227 and our dear, great, close friend Corner Studies. AoK Championship Wrestling, Sunday nights, Wednesday nights. ICW, I am Pootie227. Monday nights, Saturday nights, Corner Studies. Tuesday nights and Friday nights. We are the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. We are the Rust Belt territories. There it is. Reaching for it myself. Thank you, Gaming Duelist. You can get all of the action that is the action, all the information that is the information on the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance by joining up on the Discord. There for the MWA. Look at that. Gaming Duelist, not too shabby there, son. Not too shabby there, boy. OTM better start taking notes. Don't you worry about what OTM does. That's OTM's one of the quickest snipers when it comes to to the banhammer. Old text. OTM, you know what they say. You all thought it stood for on the mat or Mr. One Tap. That's not what OTM stand for. It's old Tex McGee. That's him. That's old sniper shot. Old Tex McGee. OTM taking out anybody popping in here with cheap viewers. Or what's the other one? Cheap viewers and what's the other one they try to hit us up with? My old age is settling in. My old age is settling in. Jack Reason. I don't even know what's going on. Is this like an 8-man match? Jack Reason, the Good Reverend. So we got Jack and Zach in the match. It sounds like goddamn Dr. Seuss over here. One fish, two fish. Selfish motherfucker. Wait, what? Will you settle the fuck down? Something wrong with that Mountain Dew. The Good Reverend. I don't know what kind of matchup this is. Does it say 8-man tussle? Give it long enough, this motherfucker it'll shut off and put us on pause. We can find out then. The Good Reverend Ripper, Zach. Reverend Zach. Pastor Ripper, Pastor Zach. Father Zach. Good Reverend. Whatever you want to call him. 2 out of, I'm guessing, 8. Could be 6. Who else is in this matchup? Who else is in this matchup? Randy Orton? Who'd this be? James Coleman. This is getting this. Alright, so listen. This, I'm not going to lie, man. Not knowing. Not paying attention and not knowing who's in some of these matches, this is kind of fun. This is kind of... This is, Randy Orton. Who? Listen, there was a few years ago for Halloween Havoc that James Coleman came out dressed as Randy Orton. It was a good time. It was a good time. James Coleman, one of the most decorated wrestlers in the AoK and the MWA for that matter. Attitude Eric Kane. I'll see what I can do. Tonight would be a good night to get your request in for any kind of costume change for Sunday night. I'll get as many as I can possibly finish. If you already have a second attire, I apologize. We'll get you. We'd have to replace. I'd rather do it to your secondary attire than your first attire. But also, you know, Coleman Rollins, James Rollins. I got to jot some of these down because we need a hero to equal out. Let's get this straight out. Kane. Early Kane on that. You being for real, OTM? First of all, I just want to check with you. You being for real? The laugh emoji at the end ain't helping to... You'll do... Alright, fair enough. Anybody else want in on this? Also, OTM, I'll probably consult with you over... Oh, excuse me. I'll probably consult with you over a couple names, too. Corner Studies. Speak of the devil, the music hits. Ramadan Steve, the great Ramadan Steve. Did Wayne Kerr just have a fucking stroke? What the hell did he call him? The Kentucky Timber Rattler. Actually, stupid question. Where the hell is Grizz from? Or is he like them Hinkledimers and just still water? Stoned cold. He is from Cleveland? I don't know. I probably drew a fucking blank on that. I probably know that. I told you, man, 2 days, man, and I've been way the fuck off. I miss Corvus coming out. I do apologize to our good buddy Ken on that. Corvus also a part of this matchup. I'm running out of fucking names here, ain't we? I miss anybody else? No, that's alright. And RWP. Might be the only one. That might be the only time he calls somebody from New York and got it right. The Marvelous Wrestling Alliance World Champion. This title not up for grabs tonight. We could have a lot of fun with that title, man. We could put that up on everybody's pay-per-views. Some of these motherfuckers be wrestling 4 times a night. I'm going to bypass Halloween Havoc. Or, actually, isn't this man in a loser leaves the MWA match? I just want to throw that out there. Is he not? Benny Bing Bong. Chef Benny. Yeah, because I didn't watch it either. I didn't watch it either. Like I said, I've been out. I've been out. Oh, to win the title, you mean? What are you talking? Now you got me confused. Now you got me confused. Now I'm confused. Okay. All right. Yes, I was there for that. But if he's in a loser leaves the MWA overall. Oh, yes, that. Yes. Conflicted. What's up, my man? Yeah, what happens if he wins? Then we're still in fucking trouble. Just in time. Just in time. Well, I tell you what, Sunday night is Halloween Havoc. You want to throw a representative in? We'll throw it up here on AoK on Sunday night. Unless you already have one planned prior. Listen, I just don't want RWP getting kicked. Yeah. Yeah, does anybody have a match between now and Sunday? That we can turn into a championship match? Johnny Cruz. How many guys are in this fucking match? Holy shit. What is going on here? This is a star-studded fucking matchup, kids. I don't know. Listen, dude, I have zero idea of what's on this card tonight. Honestly, I have not been anywhere near the match card. I haven't been anywhere near. Yeah, these are the biggest names in AoK right here. Yeah, Corvus and Corvus and the good Reverend in the center of the ring, high overhead, and down goes the Reverend. Ramadan rolling out of the ring, just looking for a breather. RWP launched out. RWP going after the Reverend outside the ring. Corvus and Ramadan. Coleman and Jack Reason into the corner. Benny Bing Bong. Single leg drop kick to Johnny Cruz. Coleman trying to battle out away from both Benny and Jack Reason. Jack turns his attention to Cruz and now to Ramadan and back to Coleman. Benny tries for the springboard, but nobody home on it. Coleman taking advantage, half Nelson suplex. Yeah, zero knowledge of what is on the card tonight, man. I have no idea who's in what matches. I don't know what's going to happen any more than y'all do. Look at this little double team action on RWP. Cruz and the good Reverend. The good Reverend coming out with a guitar. Still no idea what match this is. Just in case y'all missed it, there is a new locker code. Is that an elimination? Did he count? Oh, it was only 2. Okay, only 2. Coleman over Corvus. Coleman now locking horns with Ramadan Steve. And getting the upper hand. Nope, reverses it. Ramadan with the roll up. The referee outside the ring. That was at least a 2.5. Possibly 3 if Joe Brony would have been a little bit closer. Matches like this need more than one referee. Falling through with that stunner. And Ramadan trying to lock up with Reason, who hits the no reason. Ramadan kicking out at 2. Only 2 left in the ring. No, Ramadan being left in the ring by himself. Corvus and RWP. We got to cover Zach the Ripper. Nope, the good Reverend Ripper. Damn, light tube. Busted over the head of the good Reverend. Let's see if we can get this camera to move around. Another cover. Cruz over Corvus. Elimination. All right, Ramadan Steve. A huge shot to the back of Jack Reason. You guys are all here at ringside. Corvus being eliminated. Oh no. Oh no, another one. Cruz eliminating the great Ramadan. Benny getting a 2 count. Jack Reason busted open, I believe, by Johnny Cruz. There we go. The good Reverend and Johnny Cruz also having their issues here in the AoK, along with Coleman and Cruz across the MWA. Oh shit, that nauseated me. Another cover. Benny Bing Bong down for the count on this one. The good Reverend gets a 2 count. Cruz being drop kicked into that steel chair that's laying at ringside. Benny with another cover attempt. Or I'm sorry, the Ripper with another cover attempt on RWP. The good Reverend with RWP in the center of the screen. You got another cover. Johnny, nope, Zach. Damn it. Let me get this all out here. We're just gonna wait a minute. There we go. Coleman and Jack Reason. Legacy elbow, back of the skull. A cover by Coleman. He may get this one. Joe Brony there, no. A 2 count only. The good Reverend with RWP on the barricade. And we got Johnny Cruz and Benny Bing Bong right beside us. Coleman with the label lock. Are we going to see a tap by Jack Reason? We sure as hell did. Come on, Johnny, take it elsewhere, man. Take it somewhere else. Take it somewhere else. Coleman and the Ripper. RWP mouthing off to Cruz. Finds himself in trouble. Big forearm straight to the face of RWP. Benny Bing Bong and the good Reverend battling it back and forth. Into the barricade goes the Ripper. Benny taking down the Ripper. Cruz with a cover on RWP. And we're down to 4. The Cruz missile. Loaded ball bat in hand. Straight to the good Reverend. Coleman and the Reverend locking up. Cruz and Benny Bing Bong locking up. This is AoK versus CSW right here. Coleman daring the good Reverend to come to him. And the good Reverend much obliged to do so. A cover by Benny. And a kick out by Johnny Cruz. Can you guys please go? There's a whole wrestling ring over there for you guys to fight in. Coleman. Damn. The high cross onto the barbed wire bat. And Coleman able to pull the shoulder up and then rolls back down onto it. It's stuck to his back. And the good Reverend. Nah. Damn. Goodbye to Benny Bing Bong. Last Testament, not enough. Cruz with the cover on Coleman. Joe outside the ring, taking too long. And he puts Coleman down for 3, and Benny. Good God. The 1888. And Benny kicking out of a second one. The good Reverend digging deep in his arsenal. This is a dark time for the Reverend. Benny almost with the crucifix roll up and the chair shot to the head by the good Reverend. Cruz gets the 3 on Benny. Ramadan, while we got you here, Sunday night is Halloween Havoc. Who would you like to see Ramadan Steve show up as for his match? And I'm okay with other wrestlers wearing the same thing too. I'm all right with that. It happens. It's a giant party, man. Cruz trying to land the good Reverend on that back of that guitar. Look at this, toying with the good Reverend. Cruz missile. Solid suplex. 2 men left. The good Reverend and the Cruz missile. We got busted light tubes. We got guitars. We got tables. And Johnny Cruz laying it down here with that table at ringside and not done yet. Is it enough? Kicking out at 2. Swinging neck breaker by the Cruz missile. Missing with the knee. Reverend back to his feet. I thought we were going back inside the ring, but the good Reverend just needed something to bounce that man's head off of. The high cross one more time. And he bounces his head off the barricade. Johnny Cruz, at least he's moving. At least he's moving. Take a look at some of the replays on this one. A hell of a match. Big power slam by the great Ramadan. And here Coleman. The high cross onto the barbed wire bat. Cover over Benny after the first 1888. And what you don't see is Coleman. I guess we do see it. Coleman with the 3 count on that. And the second 1888 at ringside. The elimination on Benny Bing Bong. And here we didn't get to see the aftermath of that. Or the prequel to that.
Here is your winner.
A hell of a matchup. Now, that was 8 of some of the biggest names in AoK in one 8-man battle. Golly goddamn. What else they got in store for us tonight? What else you got for us? Chris Chaos and Prestige in an Extreme Rules matchup. The King of Old School versus Creepy Chris, the Cruiserweight Champion. Non-title matchup. Let's head to ringside for it. What happened? Cruiserweight champ, Chris Chaos. Let the chaos begin.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 160 pounds.
I'm not sure if that's right or not.
Cruiserweight champion, Chris.
Oh no. Oh no. Current Cruiserweight Champion, former World Heavyweight Champion. World Champion, I guess. The King of Old School. Prestige making his way down here, all full of himself and full of something else. Son of a bitch. Woo. Yeah, if anybody in chat has a wrestler that we haven't already talked about, Halloween Havoc Sunday night. Let me know how you would like to see what professional wrestler you would like to see your wrestler appear as. You get a costume for the night, my friend. I don't know what we're doing with Prestige yet. Really don't. Chaos with that huge clothesline. Lines it up, an elbow drop. And a straight chokehold. I'm not sure if I'm seeing a referee in this matchup. Extreme. Oh, there he is. Joe hiding in the corner there. Yeah. Yeah, Creepy Chris, the last time we did it, yeah. He looked good, though. Craziness, but it looked good. It was Bud Marvelous was Hulk Hogan. Prestige was $1 Million Man. Chaos got some fans in the AoK arena there. Was Vulgar involved in that? He might have been. No, because Bouchard, IKB came as Razor Ramon. That was interesting. IKB was Razor Ramon. Logan Hawk. Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Yeah, I'll have to check into it. I know Big Money, Mama Logan, she was looking for, she was hoping for RVD, but you couldn't put the male clothing on female wrestlers for whatever reason. Got this one outside. Nothing the referee can do about it. Nah, you're good, bro. You're good. You actually did really well, except for that concussion. You might have got a broken neck and a concussion, but other than that, you put up a good fight. A couple of times you should have won it. No jokes. You can go back and watch it on the VOD or wait till morning and catch it on YouTube. But yeah, it was a long-standing 8-man false count anywhere. Come down to the good Reverend and the cruise missile Johnny Cruz. Yeah. I'm sorry you missed your match. Yeah. That seemed like a good segue. What happened to all my boys that was on here typing for me? Good segue. I beat you to it, OTM. Pew, 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 pew. Good looking out, though, my brother. Ouch, mate. Claws. Keep them to yourself. Bitch. Creepy Chris getting folded up, twisted into a pretzel. We got tables. And again, not a damn thing the referee can do about it. Not a big chest stomp as Chris Chaos. What you gonna do with that table, Chris? Where you going with that table in your hand? Chaos, what a shot. That thing echoed through the arena. Good goddamn. And he lit Prestige up with that. Again, fighting back. And Chaos taking back control of the match and keeping Prestige on his toes. Where'd he go? Oh, on the bottom of the table, face first. And the sledgehammer. Nah, Prestige saw it coming. Huge drop kick, well placed. Nah, don't do it on the table, Prestige. Roll him the other way, dude. Don't do it. Onto the table. Prestige gets a 2 count. Takes his opponent into the turnbuckle, face first, reverses it. Round and round we go. Misdirection and Chaos staring up at the damn it, I can't talk tonight. Match continues. The match continues. With or without me. And it's Chaos who now has it in control again. Where's he going now? Back under the ring, Chris Chaos. Steel chair in hand. And Prestige walked right into it. 2 O's for the old man. Damn. The Prestige is getting fucked up here tonight. Chaos lands it solid. And Prestige has been busted wide open. Chaos looking to take advantage. Goes for the cover, hook of the leg, and no. Prestige kicking out at 2. And that may have been enough. Not Chaos, not even trying yet. Gonna make it creepy. Chaos. Setting it up. Chaos effect. And it is enough for a 3 count. Chris Chaos, the Cruiserweight champ, coming out over the King of Old School with the Chaos effect. The table being introduced at ringside. Prestige throwing the table and the getting caught up on the post. Near pinfall here. Off the prestidigitation. The misdirection comes around. Here Chaos getting a little darker than we usually see and going straight for a chokeout. And after bouncing Prestige's face off of that post, the blockbuster and and the 3 count directly after the Chaos Effect. Yeah, this is really 3 matches deep. We've had the Intercontinental Championship defended in a rematch for that title. The Celtic Wolf and Volchan kicking it off for us tonight, following up with an 8-man just all-out war. There's a hell of a match there between Jack Reason, the Good Reverend Zach the Ripper, James Coleman, Ramadan Steve, Corvus, RWP, Johnny Cruz, and Benny Bing Bong. Third match of the night just ended. The Creepy Chris Chaos had faced off against the King of Old School Prestige. 3 matches in, man. We are only 3 matches in. Let's see what else is in store, because again, I don't have a clue. The Maestro, Thomas Page, to take on Torrance and Benjamin in a no-holds-barred matchup. Torrance Benjamin making an appearance on the show. You think we'll see him in chat? The Maestro gonna be the one to kick it off for us.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from Norfolk, Virginia, weighing in at 260 pounds.
And again, man, I don't know what matches are coming up. I had nothing to do with the match card tonight. I've been kind of, as far as 2K is concerned, I have been MIA. As far as actually life, I've been MIA. I've been no idea. Like, I came home from work Monday. I hung out with you guys for a little bit, and that's Tuesday. I had a headache so fucking bad. It just stuck with me all day. I slept as soon as I got home. I woke up and went back to bed. This is the most I've been focused since probably Sunday morning. Don't know what's going on. I'm just being weird. Just my body being fucked up. Needing some ketchup, I guess. Not the condiment, like some ketchup on sleep and relaxation and not work. I don't even like vinegar, so what? Heinz ketchup, 57. Woof woof. Listen, before anybody accuses me of it, I'm not pretending to have Tourette's, nor do I have Tourette's. I'm just fucking weird. Alright? The almighty Torrance Benjamin. Home Entertainment, a House of Misfits Entertainment. Let's do it. I'm not sure what Maestro was trying to do there at the beginning of that run-in. But unfortunately, Torrance Benjamin taking this to the high rent district immediately. What is he trying? This might end quick. The Maestro, Torrance Benjamin, a huge superplex. My God. They got the crowd tonight. They got the crowd. OTM with a drop of the keys 366 times. It's just a quarter evil. 2/3 evil. Yeah. The Maestro The chants from the crowd. Chants from the chat. Trying to feed their energy to Thomas Page. Here we go. Back to his feet. He's back up. Locking up, rolls him up. Look at this. Thomas Page, interesting combination to get to a cover. Gets a 1 count out of it. Not too terribly bad. Leaving Torrance a little disoriented. Working the ankle. Not too often do you see that, the old ankle lock. Twisting of the toe. Them sweetheart. Sucks. You're like Kurt Angle without the gold medal. And the broken freaking neck. Thomas Page. Oh, put it back down. I thought Page was going to come in with that shovel. Sets his opponent up on the ropes. What's he got in mind here? Oh, Torrance. Thomas Page couldn't hold the big man. Lines him up. Knee to the skull. Torrance has no neck. Alright, so you're like Kurt Angle without the gold medal or a neck. So I was right. No neck, no broken neck. You can't have a neck. You can't have a broken neck if you don't have a neck. You know. The Almighty with a Superman punch to the Maestro. That's a deep cover. Only 2. I found my white lighter that I was looking for. Not that you guys care. Thomas Page with the cover. Motherfucker been missing for like a week and a half. Page helps the Almighty to his feet. Face first to the turnbuckle. The scoop. And the Maestro. This is usually the prelude. Looking to hit the high note. Makes the leap. And he hits the bent note all the way down to cover. And Thomas Page coming up short with a 2 count. Damn. Is that enough? Will that keep the Almighty's shoulders to the mat? It does not. You're gonna bring it up. Benny Bing Bong back in the kitchen. Back here getting your getting the concessions set. Let me know what you got. Johnny Cruz gonna start it off. Johnny Cruz gonna get it started. Concessions are open. What you got? We got a 2 count by the Maestro. Personally, for dinner, I had a peanut butter roll, donut type thing. And then I wonder why my body needs some dumb shit. OTM heading out. Peace. Oh, hey, real quick, before you go, before you go, if Zach hasn't already told you, if the pallet comes in tomorrow, it doesn't hit the floor. It stays back there. Other than that, have a good night. And I'll talk to you probably sometime tomorrow, if not, definitely Friday. Sleep well, my friend. I'd say don't let the bed bugs bite, but I'd be more concerned about the cockroaches. You're so damn weird, dude. Will you leave people alone? What is wrong with you? Let the pallet hit the floor. Let the pallet hit the floor. Don't let that pallet hit the floor. That is a direct command from higher ups. And I'm afraid of them. Not really, but sort of. Nah, we're pretty good as far as all that goes. And Thomas Page is measuring Torrance Benjamin one more time. Another cover attempt, and it goes to the Maestro. Listen, man, I can honestly tell you that Thomas Page became one of my favorite wrestlers from the first time I seen him come out through the curtain. By the time he hit the ramp, I was sold on him. Before he ever hit the bottom of the ramp, I was all in with Thomas Page. And here we go. A couple of the replays, the hockey stick coming into play for just a moment. Benjamin, though, man, he was kicking out of everything here tonight. Except for this. He didn't kick out of this. One too many. The Maestro with the victory. And we are about the halfway point for the show. Women's World Championship up for grabs tonight. Zoe Uri against Megalodon. Okie doke. Okie dokie. Let us see what happens. The Crimson Ninja. No stranger to that world title. She carried that title most of the way through season 5. And she was also had a months-long reign as the women's hardcore champion. Zoe Uri. Large task in front of her here, Megalodon. This woman has been the women's world champion for 3 months. She's defended it on multiple occasions. At one point, also, while carrying the world title, was also the hardcore champion. Tonight, she'll put that world title on the line against the Crimson Ninja, Zoe Yuri. And we're going to let Wayne give the introductions. Oh, Johnny Cruz, while we're thinking here, while I got this all going. Halloween Havoc coming up on Sunday. Do you want a costume match? Do you want to bring your wrestler out in a wrestling costume? Your wrestler would change his gear, come out in that new gear with a costumed look for your match that night. We've had some good ones in the past. Megalodon taking early control of this match. Oh, spoke too soon. Zoe with a jawbreaker, but again, Megalodon too strong. Battling back, elbows to the ribs. And Yuri finally drops the champ with a drop kick. Bringing it back around. Sidestep by Megalodon. Butterfly. Led right into it. Implant buster. And Yuri kicking out at 2. Sent to the corner, Megalodon. With the slam. The prelude. The setup. The Megalobomb. Yuri. Wow. I thought for sure this match was over quick. Yuri able to kick out of that is beyond amazing, but Megalodon staying on the attack. Yuri looking to go outside. Meg follows her. What are we doing? We staying in, we getting out. You gonna start? All right, here we go. Irish whip, reversed. Over the top rope goes the champ. Yuri with a stun gun to ringside. Ducks under, Megalodon a step ahead. Yuri buckled. off of that suplex. Deep dragon screw, taking the champ further away from the ring. They're working their way back towards the ramp. And Megalodon bringing us back towards ringside. Yuri not done yet. And Yuri in control here at ringside. She is putting an absolute ass whooping down on the champion. I knew she was going to do that as soon as I changed the camera. I knew damn well that's what was going to happen. Yuri trying to get the crowd behind her. One step ahead, Megalodon was moving in quick. But Yuri not fast enough here as Meg sends her into the ropes. No, into the ref. She's going to try it again, and Yuri again a step ahead. Megalodon into the corner. The Crimson Ninja steps back. Avalanche. Megalodon. Look at this. Yuri into a backbreaker, catching the world champion in mid-flight. Unbelievable. Block. The champ back inside the ring. Yuri still in control. The women's world title on the line. Yuri, damn. Using the top rope for a springboard, hits the cutter. Hooks the leg in the center of the ring, and Megalodon not giving up her title in the least. Not enough as we get sent to the ropes again. Megalodon. Second time around. Yuri. Huge German suplex. And the Crimson Ninja smells victory in her future. She is trying her damnedest to keep Megalodon to the mat. And she is being relentless. Begging her back up. Megalodon back to her feet. Yuri swinging a miss. Nah. Baka 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 for sure. Irish whip. And a huge clothesline. And not enough. Megalodon still unable to secure the victory as Zoe Yuri pulls her shoulder from the mat. And I believe, I think Megalodon is done. I think she's done playing around. And I think Zoe Yuri is also done. The count of 3, the title stays around the waist of Megalodon. Yuri trying everything she could. Distractions before drop kicks. But Megalodon early on in the match hitting the implant buster. As well as the Megalobomb. Like, this was early in the match. Meg was wasting no time and putting her hurting on the challenge. Here Yuri hitting the huge avalanche, but Megalodon brushing it off. And again, able to stop a near pinfall here as well. A kick out at 2. And then the beginning of the end. These next few, if they show them all, the next few moves are all just brutal reminders of why Megalodon is the women's world champion. Johnny Cruz and the Warrior. That's crazy. Can't wait. Can't wait. And that works for me, man. Bud Marvelous and Big Bad Adam Boone. Budweiser and Boone Farms. That sounds like a good night in the 80s right there, boy. Bud and Boone. Buddy Marvelous. Coming to the ring to face off against one of the largest superstars in AoK, Big Bad Adam Boone. Marvelous, of course, the namesake for the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. Bad. Again, former world champion, former tag team champion, hardcore champion. Struggling a little bit this year, gaining control of the War Raiders from James Coleman. James Coleman agreeing to that swap. But thus far, Big Bad having his issues capturing any gold. For that stable. At least here in AoK, he did carry the hardcore title way back at the beginning of the season. But any major titles have seemed to elude the giant grasp of Big Bad Adam Boone. Marvelous. Doing what he can here, but all he seems to be doing is pissing the big guy off. Lines it up, drops the elbow. Big Bad in control of the matchup. Buddy falling around here is Big Bad Adam Boone. Pretty much has his way with him. Marvelous back to his feet and ready to go, but I don't think you should be wasting too much time with Big Bad. If you got him down, man, you might want to keep him there. Boone back to his feet, staggering. And again, Marvelous too slow and finds himself in peril. Boone, massive throwaway slam. And a 1 count. Fall-away slam. I stand corrected. Clothesline staggers him, but doesn't drop him. Marvelous. Couple of forearms to the chest of Adam Boone, but nothing seems to be phasing the big guy. Slowly backing Bud to the corner. Elevator ride to the basement. And Boone just stepping over his opponent. Just walking right through him. Lazy cover. No, he's not lazy. Look at this. Hooks the ankles on the second rope. Huge shoulder tackle. And Big Bad using that size difference to his advantage. And Boone setting a table up outside the ring. Superman punch by the Marvelous One. Taking it back inside. Bud Marvelous going to stop for goodies. Boone back to his feet. Bud with the kendo stick. And Boone with the shoulder trap bear hug. But unfortunately, that bear hug leaves you open for shots right to the ribs just like that. And Marvelous. Can he do it? He gets the big man over. Marvelous Dreams has been applied. No tap. Bud's gonna let the big man back to his feet, showing a little bit of integrity. Look at this, and a whole lot of strength from the Marvelous One. And Bud trying to keep up the assault, but Boone back to his feet, and Buddy Marvelous is finding himself backpack position. Big Bad Bomb. Center of the ring. And Bud Marvelous breaks it clean. Holy damn. Holy damn. Kendo stick wide across the back. No, he went for the wrist. Going for the wrist of Bud Marvelous. Boone leaving the ring. Marvelous on his feet, but I don't know if Buddy knows where he's at. Shaking it off. Looking like Taylor Swift. Brings it back in. Irish whip. Drops down to the mat. And a shot to the gut. Ripcord clothesline. Turns Big Bad upside down. Hooks the giant leg and gets a 2 count. Another huge clothesline. Big Bad taking back control, and Bud Marvelous is in a bad spot. The whip into the ropes. Big Bad with a boot. And the shoulders are on the floor. That is it. Big Bad with the victory off of that huge boot to the chin. Yeah, this fall-away slam sent Bud midway across the ring. This choke slam sent him midway to the first floor of the arena. And for whatever reason, Boone thought he needed to hook the legs on the rope for extra leverage. Big bad bomb, not enough to keep the Marvelous One down. But Boone busting that kendo stick over the shoulder and left arm of Bud Marvelous, or right arm of Bud Marvelous. And that massive boot enough to do the job and pick up the victory for Big Bad Adam Boone. Adam Boone, top of the game at the moment. A few more matches left as we get closer and closer to Halloween Havoc. Ladies action up next, Lilith versus Alexia. Let's get to it. Coming to the ring first, Lilith.
The following contest is an
Alright, you go ahead and do it first, Wayne.
making her way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the irresistible force,
Lilith, of course, member of Marvelously Prestigious. She is facing off against Alexia, former mixed tag team champion. Both of these women former mixed tag team champions in their own rights. Lilith tagging with Prestige, and of course Alexia tagging with them, the cruise missile Johnny Cruz, to form American Navy.
representing American made from Oklahoma, America's sweetheart,
Alexia with another one of those long ass entrances as it stands. I do appreciate everybody hanging out here tonight. We are live here on Twitch. AoK Championship Wrestling. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves. And when you're watching AoK Championship Wrestling, you're not watching just great wrestling. Not just AoK. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on, man. For real. Me one of them. For real. Like, I'm one of them. I've been out this week. I got up the other morning, man. This is a legit story. Yesterday morning, I got up. Was that yesterday? I think that was yesterday. I got up. I came out, grabbed myself a cup of coffee. I sat down. Realized it was only 6:30. Figured I still had a half hour. I stood up. I went back to bed, laid down, and fell asleep immediately. Like, dropped right back out. Yesterday, man, same thing. I came home from work like 3 o'clock, 3:30, man. I was snoozing in my computer chair. 9:30, 9 o'clock last night, sound asleep again. I was out. I did have a massive headache that just hung around all day yesterday. I was glad it was one of my shorter days of the week. I don't know if I could have done an 11 and a half, 12-hour day with that fucking headache. It wasn't terrible. It just motherfucker wouldn't leave me alone, man. It just eased up but stuck around. And we got it covered by Lilith looking to roll it up in a schoolboy. He doesn't get it. But I feel that, man. Everything is exhausting lately. Everything. Swing and a miss. Lilith hits the clothesline and Alexia rolling out of the ring. Wants no part of it. Nah, suckered her around the corner. Ends a gurry to the side of the head. David Koresh. That's fucked up. I have a buddy of mine that, let's say it was his mom went and visited the Ranch Davidian. They were down that way. I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Missing with the snapmare. Like unfixable broken, like need to replace them broken. Fucking David Chris. That shit's funny as hell, dude. Handful of hair by Alexia. We still got 2 more matches to go from here, baby. One of the arms of the Cuyahoga River. Yeah, that definitely needs replaced. Definitely needs replaced. Like purposely in the river. Damn Lilith. Oh damn. Damn. These little motherfuckers are everywhere, man. Ah, the whole swatted away from your face thing, yeah, buddy. Yeah, these little bastards are everywhere, man. I'm constantly chasing them out the door of my building. Pain in the ass. Lilith in a bad spot here as Alexia has worked her way around the outside and a consistent beating. No, that's what I mean. I kill them and then I got to get them out to my parking lot. I don't want them fuckers in my building. Even dead, I don't want them in my building. Shot to the head. Steel chair. Yeah, but crows will dig their carcasses. You don't have to chase them. Look at this, Lilith with the unprettier. Will that keep Alexia down? It sure don't. Yeah, actually, our exterminator actually put in that there was a, you know, that we need to spray a little different for them. Yeah, they're a pain in the ass. They were rough last summer too. They weren't as bad last summer, but they're fucking rough. They are bad this year. They were just a nuisance last year. Oh, dude, we went, last year about this time, we were down through, like, Lancaster, and, we stayed at a hotel. And, like, literally the whole upper balcony was nothing but just fucking dead lantern fires. Like, it was gross. It was gross. And I'm talking like one of those open air second floors. Goes the whole way around the motel. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Scooped over, Lilith reverses it. Nah, they've been taking over. They've been fucking around over here for a hot minute. And Alexia may have an opportunity here. She's gonna go high risk. And Lilith makes the leap. No. Catches her with it. Hurricane Rana from the top rope. We got to cover. Alexia looking to take this one home. Gets a 2 count. Lilith busted open. Alexia for the second time taking the ride to the unprettier. And Alexia kicking out at 2. Moves out of the way of the falling knee. And Alexia moving in for the corner. No. Reverse. Lilith with a backslide. And gets it off of the backslide. Take a look at some of the replays as Lilith and Alexia battle it out there at ringside. Hurricane Rana onto the closed table, and Lilith saw an opportunity as soon as Alexia bounced over that top rope, caught her with the unprettier, catches a 2 count on the first attempt. Alexia almost gets the cover. He almost gets the pinfall here. Another near pinfall for Alexia. Here again, Lilith with another unprettier. Another near pinfall. And there you see as she sat up, the frustration of what else do I have to do? How about trickery? And it gets it. Lilith grabbing up the victory and moving right into the next matchup. The Tank versus Connor Riley. All right, I'm down for this. A couple of little guys beating the hell out of each other. This is gonna look like midget wrestling. This is gonna be rough to watch. Tank and Connor about to go nose to nose. Might be the only people they could do that to. The Tank. A small bundle of energy and pure power. Man is known for being a giant killer. This man has battled some of the biggest men in AoK and come out victorious. Most recently, Big Eddie. Seeing Tank's reputation as a challenge has been hassling this young man since his return here in AoK. Tank finally getting the upper hand in their last matchup, or last face-off. I don't want to call any of them matchups, as Tank has just been absolutely blindsided multiple times by Big Eddie. Another member of the War Raiders here tonight. We've seen all three of them. All in singles action. No tag action tonight. Have we not seen a single tag match tonight? And that's crazy. Yeah, no tag matches tonight that I'm aware of, unless the main event is a tag match. Might have to take a look to see what's going on with our tag team division. Wonder why it didn't book any tag matches for us. Interesting enough, let's go on to it. Singles action, Connor Riley, the Tank. Center of the ring, Riley. Wow. One-shotted that man straight to the mat. Tried to do it again, but Tank a little clever this time. A little bit wiser. Rear waist lock. Connor, snapmare. Into the rear chin lock. Keep in mind, Connor Riley has trained with Morgan Quinn, who was one of the most technical wrestlers in AoK. He has trained with Morgan Quinn for years, alongside James Coleman and Big Bad Adam Boone. People's Moonsault coming up. Riley going for the base, looking to take the foundation out, to subjugate some of that raw power within the small form of the Tank. Look at this Connor. From the corner, setting it up early in the matchup, super kick. Shades of Shawn Michaels, but Tank brings the knees up off of that moonsault. See him favoring his leg already. Huge power slam. And it's Tank in control. Gut wrench powerbomb. And Connor back to his feet, throwing feet. Tank, a little unorthodox, having a little trouble pulling it off, but he got it. Not enough to hold his opponent. We're going to lock up, collar and elbow. Jockeying for position, Riley backing Tank into the corner. And a cheap shot by Connor Riley. Keeping Tank in the corner. Look at this, from pillar to post. Huge drop kick to the face, and Connor Riley in control. Size and speed. That quickness keeping Connor Riley in control. From the shoulder, another boot to the head. Off the fireman's carry, we got to cover. Tank, shoulders down. Leg is hooked for a 2 count. Riley gonna try this one. That may do it. Face first. And Tank is not ready to give in yet. Gonna try it again. Hits it for the second time. Oh, standing moonsault for good measure. What's this? What's going on? Big Eddie. What the hell's it? Come on, man. Big Eddie in the ring for a bear hug. And the referee, Joe Brony, going to allow this? Is this a no disqualification match? What is going on? Coming out to attack Tank, but Tank put the brakes on and chased off without doing much of anything. Riley getting a 2 count. That was a convoluted attack there. Scoops him up, Tank. Drapes him over the top rope. A bit of the gun show there for us, in case you didn't get tickets of your own. Running power slam. And Connor Riley immediately out of the ring, trying to gain the upper hand. And staggers the big man to the floor. But Tank back up. Another drop kick. Man, did he plant him with that one. Referees count to 5. Tank looks like he might be trying to bring this back inside. But Connor Riley having a second thoughts. And it's Riley going to bring us back in. The referee count to 8. As Riley looking to position his opponent, but I think he may be taking too long if he's going for a cover. Tank back up. And the fight begins anew. Tank looking for a powerbomb. Riley up and over for the sunset flip. And he pulls it off. Connor Riley picking up the victory with that unorthodox roll-up. And you can't blame any of that on Big Eddie other than a distraction, maybe some head games. And maybe that's all he was out here to do. Maybe that was enough. Maybe it was all Connor Riley. Either way, Tank taking the fall in this matchup. and Conor Riley walking away victorious.
Here is your winner, the
Hell yeah, getting ready to step into the main event. No idea what the fuck the main event is. Let's find out together, shall we, kids? Grizz Kuklinski versus Vulgar. Doesn't look like a title matchup, so we will keep that for Halloween Havoc. Grizz Kuklinski versus Vulgar the Clown. Halloween Havoc. Main event, world title. We're going to get this one already underway. Grizz Kuklinski already in the ring, the world champion. Look at this, the champ coming out to the challenger, suckered him right into it. And these two just going to battle it out right here. Bump the referee. Referee going to call it. We got a match, we don't have a match. Referee going to try to get these two in the ring. If they get in the ring, we might have a match. Will the referee allow this to continue? As Grizz Kuklinski with a military press. Misses with the elbow. We're going to go inside. Will Joe Brony ring the bell? We got a match. He's going to allow this match to go. Collar and elbow tie up. Vulgar, Grizz Kuklinski, the world champion, the challenger. Non-title matchup. As Grizz, hillbilly strength. Into a fall-away slam. Hell of a way to start the match. Goes for the cover and gets a one. Missing with the splash. Grizz may find himself in trouble here. No, battles back off the twisting armbar. And Grizz too close to the ropes. And Grizz is getting himself fired up. Showboating, not the place to do it, not the man to do it with. Vulgar going straight to work on the shoulder of Grizz. Ah, nice. Yeah, I mean, it's been a long ride for a couple of them. I'm sure of it. Like I said, man, the original, the real version, if you want to go back, Cletus Hinkledeimer is the actual beginning of what eventually became Prestige. Though Cletus became his own character again later. 2 count by the hillbilly. Into the ropes. And another power slam. Grizz driving that into the center of the ring. Look at this. Looking for a cover. Yeah, it's a 1 count out of it. Airplane spin by Vulgar the Clown. Vulgar drives the knee. Hooks the leg. Look at this. Drives him down with that fisherman's hook. Like a fisherman's hook driver more than it is a suplex. But Grizz back up to his feet. Another big splash. And though Vulgar started this matchup on the outside. You bastard. I tried to catch it. I seen it starting to flicker. I seen it starting to flicker. Stop your shit. Grizz back in the turnbuckles here again. Showboating leads to ass whoopings in these parts, boy. Told you. Vulgar back up. It hits the stunner. Will that keep the world champion's shoulders down? Not for 3 seconds, it doesn't. Oh, loop-de-doo. It's going to do it again, too. Ah, you bastard. What's your problem? Fucker, what is your problem? Last laugh applied. And Grizz not going to give up, man. The world champion isn't going to give up that easily. You'll have to put that man completely unconscious first. And a 2 count. Look at this. Vulgar right back for another cover. Oh, to cheat it out. Look at this. Trying to cheat the champion. And catching Grizz. That hammerlock body slam. God damn. Grizz turns it around off the twisting arm lock again. And Grizz digging into that hillbilly strength. A shot of that moonshine. Hillbilly stomp. Is that enough to keep the challenger? It is. Vulgar the Clown takes the 3. Well, Grizz celebrates the victory. Their early stages, Grizz putting the knees to the scuffling hillbilly. From the scuffling, god damn it. Reading one thing, talking another. I answered the second part to that phrase out loud when I was trying to... Never mind, it happens. Sometimes my brain works faster than my mouth. Sometimes my mouth works faster than my brain. Probably why my wife married me. Grizz pulling off the 2 count there. Another quick 2 count here by Vulgar, doing what he could here to get a victory over the world champion before Halloween Havoc. With the hillbilly stomp. None too many get up from it.
Here is your winner, Justin.
Vulgar laid out at ringside there by the ramp. That was your main event. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Stick around, we go through the data. Check out the news from today. Interruption of Eddie's music. He did slide into the ring, but Tank with a quick elbow took him away, and the animosity between Grizz Kuklinski and Vulgar the Clown spilling out in that non-title matchup. It'll be interesting to see what happens come Halloween Havoc. Let's move on. All matches are finished. We're right there. Halloween Havoc taking it back. ICW Arena for CS. Got me. Damn it, I did it to myself again. Heading back to the ICW Arena / the old WCW Arena for Halloween Havoc. What are we talking? Friday night is CSW, the final exam. If you haven't passed your drug test, I'd suggest cramming on Friday night. What's our roster look like? Who's ranking the top spot? The Good Reverend. Moving in good. Dean Graves sitting at number 2. Connor Riley. This should still be the same as the other night. As Connor Riley at 3. Ramadan Steve at 4. Dongatolos. Moving to the number 5 spot. Chris Chaos at 6. Emma Garcia at 7. Kuklinski, the world champ, at number 8. Benny Bing Bong sitting at number 9 with the Emperor Sparrow filling out our top 10. Mega Reason, number 11. Leviathan, one half of the World Tag Team Champions at 12. Ali Jefe. At 13, RWP, will he remain in the MWA? After his matchup with Nova, we will find out in the coming days and weeks. RWP sitting at 14 on the AoK Power Rankings. Logan Hawk at number 15, one half of your mixed tag match, or tag team champions. We will see them defended at Halloween Havoc. Tank at number 16, Pandinas at number 17, the Marvelous Bud Marvelous at 18, the try that again. The Witch Doctor, Maston Harmon at 19, Megalodon at 20, your women's world champion with Vulgar. Number 21, your honorable mention. Let's see what we might do. Alice Angel and Megalodon. We'll see. Eddie and Tank, we're going to get the final on that one. Last matchup between these two. Gabriel Lovecraft and Leviathan to take on the Dago Zoo. I'm okay with that. Matter of fact, let's jot that down so we know that that's what we're going to do. Let's make sure that matchup stays. The Fallen to take on Dago Zoo. Halloween Havoc. I didn't have anybody playing for the tag titles anyway. Don't know if we'll do another rematch there. Lilith and KX. Probably not. Buddy Marvelous and the Good Reverend. That's an interesting matchup. Grizz Kuklinski and Vulgar the Clown. Well, obviously that match will happen. So yeah, how many matches did they give us? Only 7 for Halloween Havoc. We'll fix that. That's a first things first. First things first. But that's all the time I'm putting into this tonight, kids. I appreciate everybody sticking it out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up Sundays and Wednesdays here on AoK. Friday night, take a rest tomorrow, but GDW is on tomorrow night. Covering that Thursday night spot. Jump over to Friday night CSW for the final exam. I will see you all there. Until then, take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Just be safe, man. This place is getting weird. Be safe, y'all. Peace.